Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so grateful and excited to have you here. Today we're talking about one of my most favorite subjects, manifesting. So, thank you so much for your support. Again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to keep posted. And we're still in the playlist of awakening. So, the theme of awakening and manifesting, I think, is one of the first things that kind of brings you into, well, I don't know, everyone is different, right? And everyone's journey is different. But synchronicities is kind of, that's when you know, like your vibration, you're raising your vibration. And a great, great, great book, if you haven't read it already, Celestine Prophecy, that is a miracle book. And it really speaks to the awakening. And I remember reading it at the beginning of my awakening. Actually, I had this date, a Tinder date, and it was fun. It was a guy who was traveling in a van, and it was just like nothing ever happened. We just caught up and we had a chat, and I'm so grateful because I guess that's what the purpose of that connection was for him to tell me about the Celestine Prophecy. I then manifested the book at on this trip, and I was able to read it while traveling. I came into this bookshop and I was like, I am going to buy it. It was a secondhand bookshop, and it was there. And I remember reading it, and parts of it I was like, yeah, yeah, so resonates, so true. And then the rest I was like, well, it's crazy. And then later down the track, it's funny to see how it's now unfolded. And the things that we are blocked to and the things that we don't see on the awakening journey until we're at the level to be able to look back and see it, right? And it's all divine, it's all perfect, and you're always at the right place at the right time, no matter what. So, I really want to talk about manifesting. What is manifesting? First of all, if you don't know what that is, it is about creating, magnetizing things into your reality. So, for example, say I really want a coffee. And I'm like, oh, manifesting coffee, manifesting coffee. And then a friend of mine comes by and is like, hey, do you want to go grab a coffee? My shout. And that's an instant manifestation. Also, I love doing it when I go to op shops. So I'm like, oh, I want a red pair of shoes. And I'm going in there like, I'm going to find a red pair of shoes. And then I find it, right? There's different tips, tricks, to manifesting, ways to do it quicker. And one of the things is going back to my frequency video, if you haven't watched it yet, it's all about your vibration. So the higher your vibration, the quicker is your manifestation. Why? Because there's different, so there's the 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, right? In the 5D realm, that's as your vibration and frequency rises, um, you find yourself in a different dimension because the lower dimensions are more dense. Higher dimensions are less dense. So as your vibration rises, you become less heavy, less dense, and lighter, right? So then you're operating in a higher frequency and things come to you quicker. Otherwise, it takes longer, right? So oh, manifesting. It's so amazing. So I think what I want to talk about again is going back to self worth and worthiness and deserving. So when you're manifesting, you really want to be in the state of receiving and magnetizing and allowing, right? So you need to know and feel worthy of that. Because if you do not, even if things like get thrown in your face, you will still not see it. Even if you're being slapped with what you want, you'll still ignore it because you will be blinded by, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this. So, really, really important when you're manifesting, when you're creating, is to raise that vibration. You really want to raise that frequency and vibration by doing the inner work, by doing shadow work, by doing self love rituals, and just time with yourself and worthiness. And this is not just these affirmations that you don't actually beliefs. So it's really full embodiment practices where you fully embody the message, you fully transform the way you see yourself. So that's my biggest tip for manifesting. I've also created a really short series, super affordable. If you click on the link and you want more tips, and I have really powerful, juicy tips in that course, because it really, manifesting has gotten me this where I am now. It got me to 3 5-figure launches. It has, oh, maybe 4 5-figure launches. It got me all these crazy events, ecstatic dance boat parties, my dream soulmate boyfriend, um, just everything I want, I've gotten from manifesting, like crazy big things, because I use it a regular and I have a certain way, the way I do it. Also, raising my frequency, raising my vibration, doing the inner work, doing the shadow work, doing the self-love rituals, practices, embodiment pieces. That's how it's like this now, which is so freaking amazing and incredible. And working on the self-sabotage piece, because that's the biggest thing. It's like we can easily manifest, and we tend to a lot of the time, but then we reject it. So it's like those people that win the lotto, they're really good at manifesting, but then they blow the budget, right? Or you get a pay rise, but then like your tire pops or your car breaks, or it's like you meet the love of your life, but then your grandma dies, like it's, sorry, I don't mean to put that in the space, but something like that. Crazy things, you get like incredible thing, but then something really shitty happens. So I also have proof, sabotage proof, so you don't self-sabotage. So if you want to jump on, grab your course below. So thank you again. If you want more tips, more tricks, more awakening journey, keep subscribed to be notified, like, comment, share. I'd love to hear your biggest takeaway. And I am super excited to see you back. Thank you.